Heights regular council meeting is now in session. Today's date is April 25th, 2022. The time is now 7:36. Roll call, Ms. Randolph.
Mayor Ruby Kenzie Mumphrey,
Present.
Vice Mayor Jeannie Stinson,
Present.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber,
Present.
Councilwoman Linda Childs Jeter,
Present.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Present.
Councilwoman Tanya Key phoned to say that she would not be here, and Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Present.
Mayor, we have 6 who are present. We do have a quorum. There is 1 who's absent.
Motion to excuse Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Motion.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Roll call, Ms. Randolph.
Mayor Ruby Kenzie Mumphrey,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Jeannie Stinson,
Yes.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber,
Yes.
Councilwoman Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. The motion does pass.
The prayer will be given by Councilwoman Baber.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge of Allegiance. Motion order for acceptance of the agenda.
Motion.
Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion order for filing of the journal for the Committee of the Whole meeting minutes from April 11th and regular council meeting minutes from April 11th with any necessary corrections.
Motion.
Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Announcements. Councilman Daniels?
Yes, just want to let everybody know, all residents know that this Saturday, that if you want to get any free health screening, you can go down to Washington Park from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So if you need any type of free health screening, it looks like they'll be doing from your top to your toes, as well as for our women as well. Our mammograms will be done as well. So I know they asked to get those by request, but once again, they will be able to see you as well. If there's any questions, please call 513-585-9879. Once again, free health screenings. I know sometimes we don't always have the best access to medical care, but it is important. So that's my announcement.
Could you get that number again, please?
Yes, ma'am. 513-585-9879, and that'll be free health screenings at Washington Park.
Councilman Daniels, is there any specific time?
Oh, from they'll be there from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Thank you.
All right. Councilwoman Childs Jeter?
None at this time.
Okay, thank you. Councilwoman Baber?
Recreation is this coming Wednesday at 5:30. That's May the 4th.
Thank you. Okay, Vice Mayor, any announcement for you?
I have no announcement.
Okay. Councilwoman Mitchell?
No, ma'am.
Village Manager Powdrill?
No.
Okay. And Finance Director Donna Pope?
I have one announcement. This week would be my last week as the finance director for the Village of Lincoln Heights. I have appreciated and learned a lot from all of my teachable moments here. And I just want to thank council and the village manager for entrusting me the finances of the village of Lincoln Heights.
Madam Mayor?
Yes, ma'am, I was about to look that way. Council, we're gonna start around the table.
Well, just, Ms. Pope, obviously in the first 4 years, you've gone through 3 different village managers, and during those transition times, you were the anchor that held it together. So you've dealt with the personalities here in a lot of different ways and stayed humble and true, and we've done it with grace. Even though there's a lot of arrows thrown at you at times, you still took them. And for that, you have my utmost respect, and I wish you nothing but luck in the city of Cincinnati, and I hope you represent the village of Lincoln Heights while you're down there.
Thank you.
To my friend, it's been quite a journey, and you have been absolutely wonderful. You have stood the test of time. You've been here when we needed someone. You stepped right in, and you did not mumble. So I thank you for your service to this community. And I will miss you. Be blessed, my sister.
Thank you.
Go out there and conquer the world.
I just want to say thank you as well. And you will be sorely missed.
Thank you.
I have nothing to say. That's it. To what I need to say. I don't have anything to say.
Ms. Mitchell?
Congratulations, Don.
Thank you.
We have been through it,
Yes.
and I think that we have both learned from it, as I told you in the email, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, represent my girls, not your aunties.
Donna, thank you so much for assisting me coming into a position where I didn't have that municipal background, and you were so gracious and helpful in bringing me up to speed. Thank you for walking in your truth and doing what is comfortable for you, and continue to bring that laughter wherever you go. And I so appreciate everything that you've done for me. We will definitely miss your smile and the hard work that you provided for the village.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mrs. Desai?
I want to say something.
Okay. Ms. Randolph has something she wants to say.
I truly want to say thank you, Donna, because when I first got here, learning the ropes, I came to you for everything, and you were very patient and kind with me, even though I might have asked you question after question, the same question more than once. You were still patient with me, but I do cherish our friendship and our work relationship, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
Well, that leaves me. I'm not going to say much because I don't want to bust out emotional. They know I'm a crybaby around the table. But I want to thank you for...
Look, already.
I want to thank... No, I ain't start crying. I want to mess up my eyeliner. But no, no, I just want to thank you. See, she knows that we had our kumbaya moments, our color purple moments. Yes. So I want to thank you, Ms. Pope, for hanging in there when it was just us.
Yeah.
And we had our moments when we didn't know what we was going to do far as turnover in the village manager. And I just, like they say, you stayed true to the game. And I just want to thank you for dealing with all of us council members, because I know it was not easy even dealing with me at times. So I just want to thank you, and we wish you nothing but much success, and as you always used to tell us around this table, nothing but the best for Lincoln High. So I just want to thank you, because I'm going to use that. I always use that. Nothing for the best for our residents, but we do wish you nothing but the best as you journey with the city of Cincinnati. They have a jewel
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Okay. All right. So next will be hearing from the residents. And looks like we have a Mr. Emmanuel Floyd. He's coming to speak. And you just come up to the mic.
How's everybody doing today?
We're fine.
So as y'all know, my name is Emmanuel Floyd. If y'all don't know who I am, I think y'all should just look up Lincoln Heights mural. You'll see me on the cover with a bunch of young men out here in Lincoln Heights and young women out here in Lincoln Heights who have had the privilege of being able to work on the mural that was done right here across the street, and another mural that was done up on Jackson Street on a fence. So I actually did come to speak about the Community Makeover project and just some ideas that I've had many residents support and back up, and they wanted a voice. They asked me to do it. I said I'll do it, but I was like, I need your help. So some of them were here earlier, some of them couldn't make it. Some of them spoke to me on the phone for about 30 minutes, voicing, their feelings. But I didn't come here with feelings. I came here with ideals for you guys to hear out the residents because we want to hear from the residents. And it was a grace to hear that y'all want to hear from the residents. So again, just thank you for allowing me to speak. But I'm pretty sure I do know most of y'all, and I'm glad to know most of y'all. But just as y'all know, Lincoln Heights means something to y'all, Lincoln Heights means something to me, and it means something to the residents. And so does our history. And so we've been able to lay that history out on the mural, and in doing so, we've been able to teach all the youth who are painting that mural our history. So understanding that, the park is going through a makeover, we do understand the wall will be moved and whatnot. But what we don't want to be moved is our history that's being told on those walls. Every kid young man and woman that worked on that wall understood the history as they were painting it. Some of them didn't know. I didn't know some of it. But I had the chance of meeting Mr. Carl Westmoreland and letting him know that, hey, we're setting up, your legacy on this wall. Now, sad to hear that he did just pass. God bless him. This man, so rest in peace. But I also got the chance to meet, Miss Nikki Giovanni a couple weekends or a couple weeks back. And I told her I was going to take her out to go, see the mural and tour the mural, but it's kind of sad to hear that, it's going to leave. I found that out today at 2:30. But the proposals, and just to get straight to the point, the ideals, one of them was to preserve, upgrade, and maintain the mural. So previously, what I known, I know there's been other things said, but what I was known and to be told was that, GE was coming out to help. And this is from GE. They were saying they were going to come out, they were going to build a brick wall around it and add lights and help weatherproof that mural. But I heard that had been halted, that had been stopped, so that was no longer happening. Obviously, the wall is now, put out that it's a temporary wall and it will be taken down. So there have been residents that made the statement that it would actually be cheaper to keep that mural and restore it, and it would take the cost of the community project down, or the community makeover project down for Serenity Park. But if that's not a favorite option, there was a second option, and the second option was, if it gets taken down, can we take that same objective, the same story that is being told on that mural, and still put it on a more permanent built structure that inside of the park through the community makeover. So if I remember the plans, and if correctly, in the community makeover, alongside of each side of the stage, there was going to be walls or some pillars that would lead up to the stage. And just being able to put the art on those walls, whether it be, the Isley brothers or, Nikki Giovanni, like I said, detailing the same objective of our history, and giving the youth the same perspective we had before of knowing where we come from and, the things we can do and become and what has come out of Lincoln Heights. So that was the second option of, still telling that story on a more permanent structure there if we can't keep it and preserve it and upgrade it and restore it. And then the third option was if it's to be moved, well, it is to be moved, just how Princeton did when Princeton had to move their wall. Can that wall be restored, and can it be permanently set up in a fashionable manner that can be used in a project for the community makeover? Just how, like I said, with Princeton's, they took their mural and they put it on the amphitheater stage. And they have their walls going up to it as well, with a similar structure as ours. I think it would be a good look for the village. And not only I, but I've talked to multiple residents, and they want to preserve that history as well. And I think that's it. I just say let's keep our history. That's what the residents want to do. We want to maintain our history and that story being told. It's nice, to have all the greenery and shrubbery and all the design and details they were talking about. But again, it's truly, what do the residents want to see? Do we want to see, some nice, like you said, flowers, or do we actually want to see something that we can relate to? So I wouldn't want to just fill it with, blue and yellow flowers or, something again. I want to fill it with our history, and not just me, but many other artists in Lincoln Heights want to do it. And I know we've been looking for artists, different companies and businesses and whatnot in Lincoln Heights to try to incorporate into the community makeover and use them. So we have artists here who are willing to do it. And we have an organization here who's also willing to help, get the artists here to help put it back where it's supposed to be. But again, I just want to say thank you for letting me speak. If you guys have any questions for me, because I do have an expansion on all three of those different ideas of restoring the mural and leaving it where it's at, and it being more cost effective than, building an entire something else. Could we build something else around it? Yes. And will it be more cost effective and bring the cost actually down for Serenity Park? Yes. And then I can answer any questions on the second part of it.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask council if they have any questions, and then we gotta get back to the agenda.
Yes, ma'am, yeah.
Okay. So does anyone have any questions for him?
I don't
Oh,
have questions for
I'm
him
sorry.
because I know he only get 2 minutes and 30 seconds to speak. So I'm gonna make this comment, and I just want you to listen to this comment.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
don't have to say anything back. You can call me if you want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, the mural is bigger than Serenity Park. And my grandmother always told me, don't go nowhere where you're not wanted. The mural is bigger than Serenity Park. Grab your mural, come up with a plan, bring it to recreation.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna save the mural.
Mm-hmm.
If folk don't want your mural right there, you come up with a plan so that my brother's keeper gets some more grant money, and when you come down here, have it already planned out. Don't come down here and allow somebody to tell you you can keep your mural up there for 6 months and then you gotta move it. Come up with a plan so that the people that said they're gonna build the brick wall, call them up. Tell them we need that brick wall right now. We gotta move. You understand what I'm saying? When you come down here with a plan and not in council. Bring it to recreation, and people in recreation are willing to help you. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Mitchell?
I'd just like to make a suggestion.
I'm moving.
I think the mural will do well somewhere on the field where there is more visibility, because people will be there, the kids will be there. Children don't usually come down here, so if you're trying to tell the history, if there are activities on the field, which there will be since we're going to be renovating, there should be a way that we should be able to include it or put it somewhere near the high school once we decide what we're going to do with that. Serenity Park is nice, but not many people see it.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think there can be some improvements to it. If you're saying to upgrade it, there are probably some individuals, some statistics, because the history is more than just the people. If you don't, you can see a picture of somebody, but if you don't know what they did, because you have to tell that story too
Yeah,
somewhere.
being able to add those plaques as well. I do accept that offer. I do think it's a great idea being able to put it over by the field, because like you said, it's bigger than Serenity Park. So let's make it bigger than Serenity Park. And then on the side, on the counter
Hold
offer
on,
side.
wait a minute.
Oh, my bad.
I'm gonna give them the opportunity on this side if they have any questions.
Just, young man, just I saw you do the work out there, so I just appreciate your service. And once again, as she alluded to, bring it to recreation, and we're looking forward to working with you.
Got you. On that note, I thank you guys again. On the flip side, it's another offer to be made to, the manager. Is there a way that we can incorporate the mural, because I do love the idea of putting it in the field, that into the community makeover, incorporating the moving of the mural to the football field, because if I'm not mistaken, the football field is also a part of the community makeover.
Yes, it is, and I'm sure that the makeover team would be open to hearing suggestions of how to do that. But I would suggest that you always keep in mind how do you preserve something and the duration of it and the materials that you use, which are going to be critical for that. But I will definitely take it to the makeover team.
All righty, thank you. Again,
All right.
appreciate you guys. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you for coming, Mr. Floyd. All right, okay. All right, next, we're gonna go into the regular agenda, communications to council from the clerk of council, Lisa Randolph.
I don't have anything at this time, Mayor. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Okay, next would be communications from the mayor regarding the mayor's court report for the month of March. In your packet listed is the Lincoln Heights Mayor's Court monthly report for March 2022. Below is the summary. Total to the state, $621.50. Total to other entities, including restitution, $22.50. Total bonds forfeited to the village, 0. Total to the village, including miscellaneous receipts, adjustments, and BA fees, $4,530.20. Total to be dispersed, $5,174.20. Also included is the bank reconciliation that it is attached, along with the mayor's court report at a glance, which basically gives you the dollar amounts for each that are coming in, looks like from January all the way through April. Is there any questions? If there's no questions, motion to accept the report.
Motion.
Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any old business? Okay, if there's no old business, we'll go directly into motion. Oh, I'm sorry, Ms. Baldrew, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Ms. Randolph. All right, we're gonna.
This will be
backtrack.
brief.
Okay, Ms. Baldrew, we're ready for your communications.
I'll just highlight some of the pressing things that I think you should be aware of, and if there's something on here that I don't call out, you're more than happy to ask me about. I think the big issue is that we're still moving forward with the Wi-Fi. The challenge that we're having two big challenges with the implementation of it is the supply chain. I think everybody's know that getting materials has been a challenge, and so we're working through that. We're drafting a letter to send to the suppliers just to say how important this project is to the village, and we're a municipality and the impact that it will have on the community. We're also going to send a letter to the property owners that this would positively impact, to let them know that this is no cost to them. We're getting some resistance for them participating in that. And the next topic is the Community Impact Grant. We're still waiting to hear a final determination on that. As soon as I hear a final determination on that, I will share that with the council. Under operations, I wanted to note that OPWC, we've got notification that potentially we will be getting funding for Chamberlain, so we're pretty excited about that. Typically in the past, we would ask 50-50. This was an 80-20 ask. So we look like we might be getting most of or all of this project. SORTA's funding request is out there. We'll definitely be applying for that. So we have some time, and we'll do a resolution on that. We actually have 3 open positions, and all have been posted: Director of Finance and Administrative Assistant, and a Public Works role. So they've all been posted on Facebook and Indeed. The other final thing is that we asked for a resolution to ask for the easement for Princeton High School. They said yes, and we're just working on the final paperwork to document that. And I just need to note that I will be on vacation May 5th and May 6th. Are there any questions?
Ms. Mitchell?
Yes, I have a couple. When you talk about the equity fund,
Mhm.
can you put that on the agenda for finance so we can clearly understand what's going on with that one?
Yes.
I didn't hear you.
The equity fund that she talks about under economic development, I asked that it be be discussed in the finance committee. The other thing I really want to stress is, I understand that we have some stuff on the Facebook page. I understand that we are doing an influencer e-newsletter. If that newsletter has come out, the is it on our Facebook page or our website? Can we get a copy of that and to see what is being said?
I believe it went to all the council members. That was done over a month ago. We're actually getting ready to do a newsletter for the residents. It's in draft format.
You said it was 30 days ago. Okay.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to reiterate my concern that we do not have a community newsletter. I mean, we've been talking about some things, even tonight, that I think would have been wonderful if the community knew about it. We have to have a community newsletter. The other 2 things are fine, but paper is not going to go away, and people will read that. I think that is one way to actually keep in touch with the residents. So I am pushing that we do a community newsletter. And can we also put an ad in the Center for Local Government
Yes.
to let them know, so that
Yes.
there may be, retired individuals or someone from another municipality that might be interested. And my last concern is on the plan for the blighted properties. What are we going to do with that? Are you going to bring it to economic development or safety to understand? I'd like to understand how we're doing it. Are we going to condemn the properties? Are we getting the health department involved?
So I'd like to keep it, if it's okay with the chair, keep it in the safety committee. So we took a tour of the village, and I'd like to appreciate the vice mayor making that recommendation, and the director of public works, code enforcer, and myself took 3 hours just to tour the village, and I see what you guys see, and thank you. We kind of identified over 50-something properties that need attention. So what we'd like to do, I'd like for you to give me time to roll out that plan, to look at the ordinance, because I think we will need to engage Mr. Desai in that, because we can't there is a process that we have to follow, and I think that same process that you followed when you were doing code violations before we had the lots that we have now. So if it's okay with council, I'd like to lay that process out in the safety committee and get their blessings and move it forward to council.
And Mayor, my
Good
last
matter.
question
Wait
is
a minute,
just
hold on,
about
Ms.
the
Mitchell,
fires
let's
and
get some-
drains.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
The catch basins, we spent about $6,000 on the catch basins. How many did we do?
Oh, that was actually a catch basin repair on Magnolia. That's what we did. We
Oh,
spent
that's
about
that.
$5,000.
So we have not used
Yeah.
any of our infrastructure money for our catch basins
Someone has a question.
I had
Ms.
a
Machida.
question. You have not put together that list yet.
I do have the list. I just need to type it up and give it to you and share that with the safety committee.
Okay.
But I want to give it, I would like you to have the list, a picture, what the issues are, owner, and that kind of additional information for you. Because I want to share with you what I'm going to do with it next.
Okay. Okay. I hadn't seen the documents. I didn't know if you tried to send it out or not.
No.
But will we have that by the next safety meeting?
Yes.
Yeah. So now that we've determined what is cleanup and what is blight, and I did not correction from the safety committee minutes is that I never said dirty. Never said Lincoln Heights was dirty. That came from the village manager's mouth. So I want to correct it and let us know that we're talking about taking our buildings into consideration and also the safety issues that go along with it. The example would be the house in between, what is it, 868 or the corner apartment building, the house in between, which is definitely it's a safety issue there. And the next house is in between the solid waste house and that. Want something done to that. We've been asking for that and asking for it. Something needs to be done. I don't want our children to get caught up in there. Summer is coming, and they will be out in full force. So again, I never use the word dirty. Lincoln Heights is not dirty. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Is there a motion to accept the village manager's report?
Motion.
Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion in order for the first reading of resolution number 2022-R15, resolution awarding Leggett and Wabash Street Improvement Project to Jurgensen Companies. Before that, Mr. Desai, did you want to elaborate?
Thank you, Mayor. So we, I think, have a blank that was discussed a little bit in council as a whole with regards to the amount that's being awarded. That number is actually a little bit less than what I think you originally discussed. It looks like with the full bid, with the full curb replacement, it's going to be $1,182,597.25. So that's 1,182,597.25. So we will do the first reading, but then we'll need a motion to amend to put that amount into the blank.
Okay. There's a motion on the table for the first reading. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second to read by title only of resolution 2022-R15. Roll call, Ms. Randolph.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Linda Childs Jeter.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Jeannie Stinson.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. The motion does pass. Village of Lincoln Heights, Hamilton County, Ohio. Resolution number 2022-R-15. Resolution awarding Leggett and Wabash Street Improvement Project to Jurgensen Companies.
Motion to amend resolution 2022-R15, adding section 1 to include $1,182,597.25. That'd be 1,597.25.
You looking for a motion? So moved.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Roll call.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Linda Childs Jeter.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Jeannie Stinson.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumfree.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. The motion does pass.
Any questions? Councilman Daniels?
I just want quick clarification, and it probably shouldn't even matter, but I'm just thinking once again, is this the same company that at the beginning of the summer, there was some complaints about a trucking company that was out there with Confederate flags? This isn't the same company, is it? Remember, they had the Confederate flags on their license plate? This isn't that same company, is it?
Hope not.
I'm not sure if that's the same company or not. I do recall
yeah.
hearing a story about a company with the Confederate flag,
Yeah.
but after hearing that, what I've said to contractors, we are a historic African-American, predominantly African-American community, and that just doesn't sit right within the community. And when that happens, I hear it. So they need to be mindful of that.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. If not, motion in order to suspend the rules of Resolution 2022 R15.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Roll call.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Linda Childs Jeter.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Jeannie Stinson.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumfree.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. The motion does pass.
Motion for passage of Resolution 2022 R15.
So moved.
It's been moved in second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Linda Childs Jeter. Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Jeannie Stinson. Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumfree.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. The motion does pass.
Looks like there is emergency clause. Motion in order for the emergency clause of 2022 R15.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Roll call.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Linda Childs Jeter.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Jeannie Stinson. Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumfree.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. The motion does pass.
Motion in order for the first reading of ordinance number 2022-01, ordinance amending section 38.040 and 38.041 of the Rules of Council to allow for virtual meetings.
Motion to read by title only.
Second.
It's been moved in second to read by title only of ordinance number 2022-01. Roll
Ca-
call.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Linda Childs Jeter.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Jeannie Stinson.
Yes.
Ruby Kinsey Mumfree, Mayor.
Yes.
Sorry about that. We have 6 aye votes and the motion does pass. Village of Lincoln Heights, Hamilton County, Ohio, ordinance number 2022-0-1. Ordinance amending sections 38.040 and 38.041 of the Rules of Council to allow for virtual meetings.
Any questions? If there's no questions, motion to suspend the rules of ordinance number 2022-01.
Moved.
Second.
Moved in second. Roll call.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Linda Childs Jeter.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Jeannie Stinson. Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumfree.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. The motion does pass.
Motion for passage of ordinance 2022-01.
Moved.
Second.
Moved in second.
Vice Mayor, okay. Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Linda Childs Jeter.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Jeannie Stinson. Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumfree.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. The motion does pass.
There's no emergency clause. Okay, it goes in effect by rule immediately. I was looking for it too. All right. Okay, so that ends the ordinances. Any miscellaneous business?
No miscellaneous business, Madam Mayor.
You said none?
None, I have none.
Okay, all right. If there's no miscellaneous business, is there a motion for adjournment?
Motion.
It's been moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting's been adjourned. Good night.